Welcome back to Amplified Outdoors. On today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to cast a cast net. Braden going after his big monster.
Yeah, for fishing today right there.
This is a 7-foot bait net here. The same principles apply to, a inch net or this 3/8 inch. That determines the size of the hole, by the way. But what you have on the cast nets, when you're throwing a big net, it's much taller than I am. This is a 7-footer. That means it has a 14-foot spread. So you want as much of that 14-foot spread doing your work as you can possibly get. This is the horn of the cast net right here. You pull up your line, get your horn stretched out so that all your lines run down to your lead line. And then you want to cut that net in half and give yourself half the net. Get a comfortable distance to where when you hold it, it's about at your ankles. When you've got your elbow bent and you're holding it against your side of your hip. And that gives you enough room to separate the net out. You're going to take the front half of the net. If you're laying it here, if you look on this side, you have the net coming in here like that. You want to take the first half of the net, the front half of the net, and pull it out, and then just lay that over the back of your hand, just like that. Let me show you again. Pull your net out, lay it over the back of your hand, just like that. So now you have a multi-step, 2-step tier of the net. So this is your back hand, this is the front. Now you find your lead of your line right here that transitions from the bottom of the net up to this step-up point. And I like to take that line and I put that right about here in my teeth, like this. And then it gives me the opportunity to come out as far as I can reach, ahead of my, not behind my line, ahead of my teeth, and grab that front edge. Don't grab the back edge. You got to grab the front edge, and then dump that net in your hand on top of that. Let's do that again. So I take this, come down where it transitions up on the outside of the net, grab that line, I bring that to my teeth. Then I take that where it comes from my teeth, grab it with a little slack, and then dump that net into my hand. Now I have complete control over this cast net. When I see something coming, what I want to do, I want to wait until the fish have passed me if I can see them in the water. You don't want to throw them head on or they'll just scatter. You want them to pass you and throw them from behind. Also watch the sun. You don't want the shadow of the net to reach them before the net does. They'll scatter and you'll never catch them. So just for a random throw here, I'll show you how it's going to work. Let it sink, pull back. You want to pop your net. You're popping those weights to go up underneath itself. So they're going to curl in and go up underneath themselves and trap whatever's in there. Of course, when you get the breed, be careful. Oh, I got a brim. Make sure you're catching bait fish. Don't catch any game species or any species that's not allowed to be caught by a net. But that's how you throw a cast net. I'm going to go over that one more time. I'm going to get set up out here. It's easier to get around the wind, so you have to deal with the wind and the shadows wherever your sun's coming from. I've got something running right there. I'm going to set my net up, pull up half the net, like that. Pull up half the net. Take the front half of the net. I've got some tangles here. When you're doing this, you'll figure out where the front half of the net is. Take that, open it up, get set up with it. Like that. Now I can run around where I want to go. Got to get in up here. I see some bait running. I got my cast net set up and ready. Take that lead line and put it in my mouth. Dump that into my hand. This is a bit tricky because we're on a little bitty boat. And there you have it. Now let's see what's causing all the commotion in here. Got something that didn't get out. Oh man.
White bass again. You're kidding. So we need to swap to rooster tails.
That's what's in here, eating it all up, white bass.
Yep, they're everywhere. We've been seeing them jump non-stop.
And you can't keep those. They're not big enough anyway. But that's how you throw a cast net. Well, I hope that helps. I hope you learned a lot on the cast net tutorial. I hope it'll help make you a better person at throwing a cast net and catching good bait, or even going down and catching mullet. There's nothing funner than catching mullet with a cast net. Well, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate it. I hope that you share this video, like this video, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And please stay tuned and look for our new episodes every time they come out. Ring that bell and it will notify you when a new episode comes out, and you'll be sure not to miss anything that we put out. We appreciate it. Thank you.